So as many of you has maybe figured out by now, we're in the middle of a technological revolution, and it's global. But what does Trump have to do with the technological revolution? Stick around because I'm going to tell you some good stuff. Earth-shattering stuff. Quite literally. Because maybe you got the wrong idea about Trump. Maybe he's a bad guy, but maybe he's not so bad. Because our future world looks a little something like this. And it's because of great people, like Trump, that we're going to move into a faster, more efficient, more secure, more abundant world. The next level of the internet's called Web 3. Right now we're in Web 2.5-ish. In Web 3, we'll be able to transact peer-to-peer, fast and efficient, bypassing a lot of these centralized institutions, like the oil industry, the medical industry, the government. Remember all those 1% people that own and control a lot of the world? They just own a lot of stuff. Well, they're kind of going out of business because of this new technology. And if you're scratching your head wondering, whoa, you mean really, really ultra wealthy people are going to be put out of business because of this new technology? They're not going to like that. You're right. And, take that into account with the last 4 years. Just put your thinking cap on and maybe there's a little pushback going on. But anyways, Trump, he's not an ordinary politician, okay? He's a guy who has his own money. He has his own wealth. He's nearing the end of his life. Well, why is he president? What is he in there for? Well, good people of the world do exist, and some good people in the world believe in freedom. Our military believes in freedom. In fact, that's our number one thing that they do the best, is maintain freedom. No matter how chaotic and crazy our world looks, they will never let go of the precious called freedom. Because some people with a lot of money and power would love to take our freedom, because at the end of the day, they got their money and their power, and what's left? Maybe I can control them. Maybe I could shut them up. Maybe I can get them to not point out my corrupt money flows. Ooh, they would love to enslave the freest country in the world. But that's too bad because we got Trump and an amazing military, and we're not letting go of freedom. In fact, Trump isn't just there to make our country great again. He's there to implement this new technology that will spread worldwide. No more rich getting rich or poor getting poorer. In fact, all these new digital systems will give people a way to have an identification, digital assets. And no, nobody owns or controls this technology. It doesn't work that way. It literally cannot work if some centralized authority owns it. It's decentralized. Information is stored on so many different servers that you can't monopolize it. Let's just say that. Speaking of that, Trump said, I'm trying to prevent monopolies from happening. Do you remember when he said that? He says a lot of fun stuff. But anyways, this new technology is coming, and they were like, you could say panicking, trying to fight it, Orange Man bad, he's a bad guy, don't you look at him, he's doing bad stuff, twisting it any way they can. Why? Because he's fighting for you. It's a thinker. If you had a lot of money and power, you start throwing it so that you can hold on to your money and power flows. If any kind of technology gets in the way that could shut you down, I'll just buy you out, okay? We'll just be casual, buy you out. If we have to, we will stomp you out. And if you're coming after all of this system, we're gonna do some crazy shit. Get back in your houses. Don't worry. It's just for 2 weeks. So, we still live in a barbaric world. We literally have wars and chaos everywhere. This is not a fluffy world. If you're still in the naiveness that the TV tells you everything and that our military tells you what they're gonna do next. No, they don't. And Trump says a lot of weird stuff that will make sense later because he's here to protect our country, freedom, and it's not to let everybody know exactly what's going on. Let's just say we can't really give away our position to the enemy, whoever that may be. This new technology will literally return power to the people too. That's the best part. It's going to stop the money flowing to these wealthy, ultra wealthy people who just hoard money and then smash legislation and things that make our life better because they need us down real bad in order to eventually pull some ultimate move, which is total enslavement. If they wanted to. They never tried to do that. Trump said several times, I'm returning power back to you. I'm returning power back to you. He'd always point to the audience. We're like, yeah, that's cool. You're going to make America great again. No, he's literally returning power back to the people instead of the ultra wealthy elite. It's awesome. Technological revolution changes things, and it's a global, worldwide one, and it removes the money flows from going to the wealthy elite people, and it comes back to us. Now, if any of these wealthy elite people are doing anything dirty like drug dealing or people trafficking, this new technology also exposes them, because everything needs to be precise, because AI is going to be underneath everything. Transaction accepted, transaction denied. Is it logical or not? There's a reason why some of these big tech guys and big people don't like AI, because it's going to expose all of their lies and their manipulations. How can you manipulate the public when everything is fair, equal, and making sure that everything adds up and is logical? So unfortunately, it isn't very easy to find like good people like Trump in our world, because once you get in a position of power, you can easily become corruptible. But thank God there was a couple of them out there. Trump is not a guy who can be bought out. Also, just something to consider, if the TV says Orange Man bad, what stations are saying that? TV stations? Who owns those TV stations? Just something to think about. Ultra wealthy elite own TV stations. And they basically write the scripts for the news anchors. It's a thinker. Don't worry, nothing to worry about. No matter what it looks like, we're the best country in the world. And it's not because the people are greater, it's because our military protects freedom. Everybody across the world, if you have new innovations or ideas, you come and you bring it to America, because we're locking down freedom here. We're the good guys. And that's what a lot of people have been doing in China. Secretly, you collaborate with the freedom fighters. We are the freedom fighters, okay? No matter how it looks, like we go to war for profit, we're dirty. That's a whole other story. We're hiding behind the bushes. Our government is corrupt. All of the politicians are corrupt. You got this in the bag, bad guys. Go. So that you can come out of your cockroach houses and we can trap your ass. Trump's main reason is to expose corruption and return power to the people by securing our country back, which is what he's doing right now with the borders and getting rid of corrupt individuals in our country. We're finally securing the country. And if you've heard of Starlink, Stargate, it's a new AI infrastructure for the government. Maybe we won't have politicians in the future. Wouldn't that be nice? At the end of the day, Trump's not a politician. He's a smart businessman, and he sees a solution that makes a lot of sense. Other politicians don't care about helping people. They just want to stuff their pockets with money. Where'd they get the money from? Corrupt, ultra-wealthy people. It's a shady-ass world out there. Thank God Trump's not one of them. Trump and the technological revolution. There you have it. Good times ahead of us. I don't know what you did to earn this ticket. You got a front row seat to this. Are you ready? Because power is returning to us. Our ancestors could only dream of witnessing such an event. So everything's going to change and bad guys are going down and Trump is a good guy. If you don't know now, you will eventually.